always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Saka. Trossard, over to the left. Plays it across. Gets it away. Trossard. Zubimendi. Now who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Solanke. Sarr. And it's Gray. Audebert. Here's Gallagher. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba. Quality ball. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Gallagher. Spence. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Gallagher. And he's heaved it away. He's gone for a throw-in. Bissouma. Solanke. Their first effort on goal.
Solanke probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Pete.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Saliba. Gabriel. Timber. Now he's off and running. Rice, Saka, Trossard. And it's been taken short. And that has been cleared. Back in once more. That's going to go a long way.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Calafiori clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
So, what can they make of this? Eze. Saliba, shifted upfield. Bissouma. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Eze. Saka. Oh, it's come loose. Van der Ven gets it away. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dragoshin tries to clear. That looks a good ball through. Gabriel. Calafiori. Zubimendi. Trossard looks to get on the end of this. Bissouma, Gallagher, Gray. Now it's Solanke, and Solanke! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Gabriel, Rice, Zubimendi, Saka, Saliba. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van de Ven cuts out the pass. Eze. Saka. Trossard. Trossard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Deftly away. Trossard. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bissouma aim forwards. Proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Arsenal starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Gray.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Solanke. He can get that clear. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Eze. Now it's Trossard. Oh, what a climb! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played. That has snuffed out the danger. Solanke is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Saka. And the counter is on. Eze. Now it's Trossard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Arsenal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dragoshin, gently done. Bissouma. Dragoshin. Bissouma. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well read, nice interception. Eze. Now it's Saka. Saka chips it through. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Timber. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Saliba plays it short. Xavi Simons did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Xavi Simons. And it's Gallagher. Bissouma. Gallagher. Big chance, corner. Xavi Simons goes short. Cleared without complication. Moved on forwards. Odobert. Odobert. Saka. Trossard. Rice. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Calafiori, and he goes cross-field, and it's Timber. Saka. Timber. Trossard. Trossard, no, again there's no way through. Saliba. Solanke proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bissouma done delicately.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. And it's played forward. Sarr. Bissouma. Dragoshin shifted upfield. Odobert looking to run onto it. Odobert. Danger averted for now. Saka, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Saliba. Saka. Calafiori. Trossard. Calafiori. Eze. Tries to dink it through. He's cut it out. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Clearly not happy with that. Eze. Xavi Simons. And it's Spence. Gallagher, that's a delicate pass. Saliba, aim forwards. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, some tackle that. Gallagher. Otobert, looking up to see who wants it. Solanke, played out towards the right wing. Gabriel. Trossard, moved on forwards. Dragoshin makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's shifted, there's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cuts out the supply. Trossard, he's found a way through. Decent chance! Dragoshin. Van der Beek. Dragoshin. Otobert. Solanke. Trossard. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Gallagher forwards and with intent. And it's Gallagher. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Subimendi. Eze. Played out to the right. Saka. Trossard. And here's Eze. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Van der Beek. Bissouma. Almost half an hour in now. Van der Ven played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Timber. Subimendi. Trossard. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze spread out to the left. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gabriel. Rice. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. Gallagher. Odobert. Gallagher. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Dragoshin wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van der Ven. Saar. Well, played right into his path. Solanke. And it's Spence. Odobert. Oh, he's found him in space. Ray! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Timber. That's tidy. And now the breakaway. Bissouma. Odobert. And it's lofted through here. Raya. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Dragoshin. Ray. Saar. Played towards the other side. Eze does really well to win the ball there. Timber. Saka. Spence. Gallagher. Odobert. Simons. He is through here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. No foul, says the referee. Zubimendi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gabriel. Oh, can he get onto this? Bissouma. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He has found a way through. And it's Timber. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van der Ven. Spence. Out to the right.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gabriel. Calafiori. It's run loose here. Moved on forwards. Solanke with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Spence. Ray. Sarr. Dragoshin chooses to go cross-field. Saka. Eze. And here's Eze. Knocks it out wide. So who's he picking out? And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And that's been won straight back. Subimendi. Eze. Now it's Saka. And that has been clubbed away. Subimendi. Timber. Saka. Header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Simons. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Very nicely done. Looking here to chip it through. Spence clears it away. Cross in, looks like a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vicario sends that a long way. Rice. Oh, good spread. Saka. Now it's Eze. Now it's Saka. Eze. Eze played out to the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ray. Gallagher. Trossard. Gabriel shifted upfield. Subimendi. It's a good run down the right. Played with finesse. Trossard. And the ball is out of play. Van der Ven looks to the other side. That'll be a throw. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Solanke. Gallagher. Otobert, aim forwards. And he's onside. Solanke. Gallagher. Otobert. Out towards the flank. And here's Solanke. Trossard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Saka. And it's Timber. Van de Ven. And it's played forward. Sarr. Gallagher. Odegaard. Simons. Simons! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Xavi Simons with the short one. Cross to the back post. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gray. Saliba can get it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gabriel. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sarr. Decent progress down the left.
Arsenal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Eze! Eze! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Bissouma. Sarr. And here's Xavi Simons. And it's Spence. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Calafiori. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And out it comes again. Bissouma forwards and with intent. Now it's Solanke. Sarr. Gray. Pedro Porro. Simons! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Xavi Simons really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Eze. Subimendi. Trossard. Rice. Sarr wins the duel this time. Sarr did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saliba. Gabriel moved on forwards. And nicely intercepted. Eze. Saliba. Calafiori, who's set up one goal so far, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Eze. Rice. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Calafiori. Trossard. Calafiori. Great run on the overlap here. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Caresses it through. That's a simple one for the keeper. Saliba. And it's played forward. Can he get onto this? Referee's given a throw. Gallagher. Saliba. Played towards the other side. Calafiori. Rice. Rice, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Saka. Searching pass he's played there. They've got a corner here. They've played it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Trossard. And it's Eze. Press Dragoshin with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, great play! Rice. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Subimendi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedro Porro. Gabriel. Gabriel shifted upfield. And here's Eze. Rice, some resolute defending there. And it's Gallagher. Oh, delicate chip through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Trossard. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Pedro Porro. Out to the left it goes. Spence, cross into the box. Timber. Gabriel. Calafiori. Now that's well seen too. Vicario sends that a long way. Timber. Solanke. Thinks one through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Eze. And that's a throw. Crunching tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Pedro Porro had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Saliba. Sarr does really well to win the ball there. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons done delicately. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Saka. Saka! Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Dragushin. Gallagher laid out to the left flank. Spence showing good feet, looking for a decent ball in. And that's been repelled. Great defending, strong and determined. Zubimendi attempts a clearance. Saka. And here's Eze. Saka. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Vicario. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Timber. Zubimendi. Timber. Oh, that's neat. Saka. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose he did need a little change.
Van der Ven getting this one clear. Gallagher. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pedro Porro, aim forwards. Solanke has given away a free kick. Pedro Porro. Gallagher. And it's Gray. Played out to the right. Gray. Bissouma. Gallagher. Eze. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Eze. Solanke. Van de Ven. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Kudus. Spence. Forwards and with intent. Raya gets it clear. Bissouma have it back and can go again. Gray. Gray, gently done. And the keeper has it. Well timed, excellent interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gray. Gallagher, and it's Bissouma. That is lovely. Here's Gallagher.
Gallagher really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Bissouma, Gray. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Calafiori, Trossard. Turns and goes back. Gallagher. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Porro. Driving forward. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Saliba shifted upfield. Timber, and he goes cross-field. Calafiori. Eze. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way. So there's going to be another change here.
Number 24. Coming on the field is number 13.
Van de Ven. And it's played forward. Saka. Zubimendi. Trossard. Spread out to the left. Calafiori looking to hit the byline here. Can he deliver? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Solanke making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Timber clears it away. Gabriel. Calafiori.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Rice. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Udogi. Bissouma. Gallagher. Solanke. Saliba wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Udogi. And it's Udogi. Foot in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gray. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Van der Ven. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sarr. Bissouma. And it's Kudus. And here's Richarlison! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rice. Gabriel, aim forwards.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedro Porro. Out to the right.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kudus. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro, played out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Calafiori shifted upfield.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van de Beek. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like two...
And a chance! Gallagher. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Zubimendi attempts a clearance. Doggy. Sarr. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And here's Richarlison. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming into replacement is number 39.
Odegaard, oh, good spread. Played back in. And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Calafiori into the last 5 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Over to the left. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Richarlison. Pedro Porro pulls short. Cleared away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saliba. Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. Bissouma.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Gabriel gently done. Sarr. Van de Beek. Dragushin. Romero. Pedro Porro. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Here's the chance to cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Trossard. Gabriel looks to the other side. been cut short. Romero. Sarr. Dragushin. Bissouma. Bissouma, played over towards the opposite flank. Kudus. Udogu. And here's Kudus. He's shifting through the gears here. Adweke. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calafiori. The ball goes in. Up he goes! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators